learn some aisatsu today? You know what aisatsu means? Greetings. When you meet someone, there are ways of greeting a person. Depends on the context, depends on the person, depends on part of the day. A lot of things goes into deciding what greeting to tell at what time. In English, if you meet someone in the morning, we tell good morning. Afternoon, good evening, good night. Let's see what we tell these 4 greetings in Japanese. So if I were to meet someone in the morning, and the first thing which I would tell the person is Ohayo. Ohayo. In Japanese, there is one thing to be noted, that depending on the person to whom you're greeting, whether it's the person at your same rank or someone senior to you, depending on that, you should decide what word you should be using for aisatsu. For good morning, if I were to meet my friend or my colleague, I would tell Ohayo. The same thing, if it was my teacher or someone senior person in my office, I would tell Ohayo gozaimasu. Gozaimasu is a polite form of telling a greeting. So Ohayo is written this way, and a polite form of telling it is gozaimasu. So good morning is Ohayo. Good afternoon specifically has nothing, no word in Japanese. We tell konnichiwa. Anytime during the day you meet a person, we would tell konnichiwa. O genki desu ka? So konnichiwa is anytime during the day. Evening, good evening, we tell konbanwa. Konbanwa. Note here, konnichiwa, konbanwa don't have any respectful form separately. Just this word would be sufficient. And in the night before you go to sleep, you want to wish someone good night. We wish o yasumi nasai. O yasumi nasai. So, let's tell the aisatsu together now. Good morning. Ohayo. A respectful form of telling it. Ohayo gozaimasu. Anytime during the day. Konnichiwa. Tell it with a smile along with me. Good evening would be konbanwa, and good night would be o yasumi nasai. So now that we have learned how to wish good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, good night, let's see if someone else wished us that way. How are we to respond to them? For example, let's take you are telling me Ohayo gozaimasu. I would again tell Ohayo, the same word. Same way, someone tells me konnichiwa. I would tell konnichiwa. Good evening was konbanwa. So if someone told me konbanwa, what would be my response? Konbanwa. Good night, o yasumi nasai. If someone told me, I would tell o yasumi nasai. So the same response, whatever they tell, you have to just repeat that back. If you wanted to know the meanings of these words put together, let's break them down to understand how these words get framed. This is only out of your personal interest if you really want to understand why this word. Why this word? For now, I'm just going to focus on decoding these 2. The other 2 we'll do sometime later. Kun. Kun means this, or present, or today. Nichi means day. So it's like you're wishing them good day or this day. So that's how konnichi, and wa is just an additional thing. So konnichiwa. Put together it becomes konnichiwa. Note here, kon means this, ban means evening. And when you are wishing someone as good evening or this evening, we tell konbanwa. Wa again is just an additional word used. Note here, this is something like a particle which is coming here. Hence, the sound for this is not ha, but it becomes wa. So that's the decoding of konnichiwa and konbanwa. So if you were to tell someone bye at the end of the meet, we tell sayonara. Sayonara. Say your friend is telling you sayonara. How are you to respond again? Sayonara. You also tell bye bye. If you want to tell someone not bye because you feel that bye means you feel like you're going away from the person or you may not meet the person for long, you want to tell the person that see you again soon. See you again. See you again we tell in Japanese as ja mata. Ja mata ne. Ja mata ne. So ja mata means see you again. And the most common aisatsu used is arigato. You know, Japanese people are very thankful, grateful, and very polite people. So if you do something or you do even a small favor to them, the immediate response from them would be arigato. Suppose someone told you arigato, how are you to respond back? You would be telling do itashimashite. Repeat it. Do itashimashite. I have written the words whichever I am talking on the board also, but note, I have written them only in hiragana, not in romaji. I don't want you to study Japanese by looking at romaji. That's the I would tell, it's a wrong way of studying the language. If you have to study the language, you should study in the characters of that language. Hence, now that you know hiragana, make a conscious effort to read these words. Even if it is slow, don't mind about it. Slowly as you join them and read them, you will get used to reading the words in hiragana. So, coming back to thank you. If you were to tell thank you to someone who is senior to you, you remember for good morning I told you there are two ways of telling it. One, at the same rank you would tell ohayo, and respectful, what was the word? What did we add to ohayo? Gozaimasu, right? So a respectful way of telling good morning was ohayo gozaimasu. And if you were to tell thank you in a respectful form, then you would tell it as arigato gozaimasu. So here again, you're adding gozaimasu to make it more polite. So let's see them again. Goodbye would be sayonara. Sayonara. See you again. Ja mata ne or ja mata. Thank you would be arigato. Arigato gozaimasu. Someone told you arigato gozaimasu, what should you respond with? Do itashimashite. Do itashimashite is like you telling welcome. Like in English, if someone told you thank you, you tell you're welcome. Same way, arigato, you will tell do itashimashite, my pleasure, welcome. Say at a restaurant, the waiter comes and serves you food and he tells you dozo. What would be my response? Domo. Domo is another way of telling arigato gozaimasu itself. So you can tell domo or domo arigato gozaimasu. But generally, if someone told you dozo, your response will be domo. Let's take I'm waiting for the lift to come down and there is an elderly person standing right next to me. So when the lift comes, I want to tell that elderly person that please, you first, I'll follow you. It's just my way of showing respect to the person. I would tell dozo, which means you go. The person would respond me back as domo. So dozo, domo is a pair. Next, you meet someone for the first time. Note, only when you meet for the first time this phrase is used, not for the next or any other meets. So first time you meet someone, you would tell the person as hajime mashite. See, anytime you tell some aisatsu greeting, it's a culture that you will bow down and tell something. So say it is hajime mashite. The other person may also respond hajime mashite. I tell Varsha this. I'm just introducing myself as I'm Varsha. You need not tell Vatashi wa Varsha des. You can just cut that Vatashi wa. Even if you told Varsha des is also okay. So, coming back to the conversation. Meeting for the first time. I tell Hajime mashite. The other person tells Hajime mashite. Varsha des. Dozo yoroshiku. This person would tell Kochira kozo. Dozo yoroshiku means glad to know you. So, dozo yoroshiku. Kochira kozo. Same here. So, repeat the phrases along with me. Dozo. Dozo. This is domo. Dozo. Domo. Hajime mashite. Hajime mashite. Hajime mashite. Dozo yoroshiku. Dozo yoroshiku. One more time. Dozo yoroshiku. Kochira kozo. Kochira kozo. Go over it again. Hajime mashite. Hajime mashite. Dozo yoroshiku. Dozo yoroshiku. Kochira kozo. Kochira kozo.